Yo, what up, homies? Check this out. Oh man, did we make the best food today, bro? I think the wife's got rice cooking. It should be done. I'm gonna have to get that up here so I can start plating up. Rice, these beautiful, sexy potatoes I've created on a live stream. Oh yeah! Make sure you guys check out my live streams today. Really important you watch and listen carefully. Play them as podcasts. Real credible information was passed to you. Most channels are just feeding you lies, alright? They just feeding you lies. For some old dude behind the curtain who's waiting to get his dick sucked by some other old woman, you know, who sold her soul. You know what I mean? That's just the way the world works now. Corruption is everywhere. Young women won't do them, so they gotta steal, people, right? That's why missing people go missing, is because old men can't get laid on their own. Oh, you didn't know? Secret Service has been handing over young teenagers to terrorist organizations for decades. You can Google it right now. The phrase that I just said out loud. Despicable. Despicable. I reported on a case in Turkey involving Secret Service last year and 2 years ago. Horrible, horrible circumstances. You can't make this up. Not reported on in the news because they're full of shit and they lie and they definitely cover up for these. Well, they're paid by these old men. You gotta understand, the news agencies are paid by the oldest fucking creepiest dude you can think of. Period. I'm a legend. Alright, next up, we got some beautiful eats to talk about here. Look at this. Watch this flip on me. That. Look onto it, bud. Let it look onto you. Sexy, eh? Can't put you in the might have to slap you. So we'll put you right there. And let's talk about this wonderful food we're preparing right now. Salad. What goes in a really nice salad? Lettuce. You guessed it. He says lettuce. Hey Google, always listening?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025.
Can you tell me what the metaphor or the moral of the story is with the Wizard of Oz, please?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0. The central moral or metaphor of the wonderful Wizard of Oz is there's no place like home, and that the qualities you seek, like courage, intelligence, and heart, are already within you. You only need to discover and believe in them.
Right. So with that being said, they call it a confidence check. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't have it, right? But society has done so to you, right? I mean, there's a lot of parents with zero confidence either, and I think that's where it stems from, right? Some parents are very confident, very cocky. You'll see you have very cocky children, right? So if you have the opposite, usually you have the opposite, right? Now, culture is also part of the problem. See, these societies, they create a culture of dumbed down, what do you call it? A culture of, there's a word, I'm looking for a specific word, docile. They want you to be a culture of docile, little pea brain, Don't ask any questions. Just eat your food. Don't worry about the red dye and the Tarzine, you fucking bitches. When you know, guys. Got this. Now I've got to get the rice. Wait till you see the meal on me, bud. Look at these potatoes. This is epic. Epic eats right here. Alright, next. Bop and drop. Now I gotta chop tomatoes. Wash a bunch of tomatoes here. Put this back in the fridge. Sit. Put that in there like so. So. Alright. Lettuce is lettucing right now. Very, very important to have a nice salad. Make sure you eat enough vegetables because there's a lot of people out there getting swole and it's all in the wrong ways, you know what I mean? So, you should be eating vegetables every day. Especially if your job is sitting or whatever you're sitting, you gotta eat vegetables like every minute. Because you sit all day, you know what I mean? Like, if you haven't walked 4 hours in the week, you're probably overweight, right? If you've walked over 4 hours, you're probably average weight. You can Google it. It's a thing. That's why they tell you to get 10 minutes of steps. That's just so you're not like morbidly obese. That's not going to make you skinny, fuck. But just because you did your steps, it doesn't mean you can eat like 4 cheeseburgers and 7 cakes. You know what I mean?